Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. If today is your first time you are here, you are welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I make this delicious spaghetti for lunch. To begin, we add in oil in our pan. Allow the oil to hot, then go in with onions, then fry that for just 2 minutes. Once that is done, at this point, we'll go in with our mushroom, then give it a mix. Once that is done, leave it to fry. Before I forget, I sprinkle a little salt on that. At this point, once we are done sprinkling that, we stir and leave that to fry for at least 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, all we do now, we are going to add in our tomatoes. Then once that is done, we'll go in with our fresh tomatoes. I added a little fresh tomatoes on it because I don't want to use just only the blended tomatoes. At this point, we are done adding the fresh tomatoes. All we do now, we are going to give it a stir. After we have done stir, next we are going to be adding our seasoning. Before I forget, tell me where you are watching my video from so that I can give you a hug and a kiss in my next video. At this point, we'll be adding. Once we are done adding the seasoning, all we do now, we are going to go in with our chicken seasoning. Then I added a teaspoon of that. Then I go in with ginger. After I've done adding that, I sprinkle a little curry on that. Once that is done, we'll go in with oregano. At this point, once we are done adding that, all we do now, we are going to give it a mix to combine. After we have done mixing, once that is done, next we are going to go in with a ton of fish. After we have done adding that, all we do now, we just stir a little. I don't want the fish to over pieces. So once that is done, cover and leave it to cook for 8 minutes with a little bit of fire so that the sauce will not be burning in the fire. While that is cooking, in our pan, in our pot, we add in water, then we added a spoon of salt, then allow this water to be boiling. So once that is done, add in our spaghetti. Once that is done, all I do now, I have to make sure everything goes inside the water properly while doing this process. After I've done that, so once that is done, all we do now, we are going to cook the spaghetti for at least 7 minutes. That is the instruction of this particular spaghetti. So after 8 minutes, our sauce is well cooked and ready. All we do now, we are going to give it a mix. Once we are done mixing, we are still going to cover this and leave it to cook for extra 8 minutes. While that is cooking in the fire and our spaghetti is cooking too, it's time to take this out of the fire because our spaghetti is very easy to cook. Then our sauce is ready. Introduce it inside our sauce. All we do now, we are going to be adding our spaghetti inside, guys. This spaghetti was so delicious and yummy. Just that I already eat my rice before cooking this for my husband and his friend. So at this point, we give this a thoroughly mix, guys. If you never cooked your spaghetti with mushroom before, just give it a try and it's very delicious and yummy. Back then in Africa, I used to cook my spaghetti with meat, all kinds of things, fish and all. But ever since I came to Europe, I can easily cook my spaghetti with just little thing and it will come out properly, perfectly. All I do, I take a little water from my spaghetti water, then I added it inside. Then I cover, I mix together, and I leave that to cook for at least 3 minutes. 3 minutes later, guys, our delicious spaghetti is ready. If you love this video helpful, kindly share and support your sister for more. Do have a lovely day. Love you all. See you guys in my next video, guys. Our food done ready. Food done. I have to cut the one. I have to dish the one my husband and friend will be eating. So, guys, love you all. I'm going to see you guys later. Bye-bye. My voice is because that's because I'm very tired. I just got back from work. So I'm feeling sleeping. Why?